Is your household like mine? Do the people that live with you put things to heat in a microwave and not cover it up first? That's one of my biggest pet peeves. The only two people in here that will clean the microwave is Josh and me. So obviously the other three people are the ones making the mess. I am so sick and tired of cleaning spatter and splatter from the microwave, you guys. I'm about to scream. Do you guys know what the difference between spatter and splatter is? Those two words? I always wondered what the difference was and if one of the words was even legit, because I thought maybe spatter wasn't legit. I looked it up because of watching all these Criminal Minds and CSI and stuff shows. Spatter is when the liquid, you know, like blood or whatever, is so fine when it gets in the atmosphere like that and gets on the wall that it's dry. And then splatter with the L is when it's wet. Big difference, huh? Anyways, Sunday, May the 20th, I just did a show for the cooking channel, some type of pasta dish. Yesterday I did fettuccine alfredo for Joshua, but I didn't have time to cook the chicken because it didn't thaw it yet, so I don't know what he ate it with. He had the pasta and the store-bought stuff in the jar. And he's like, could you make me more tomorrow if the chicken's thawed out so we can go ahead and, you know, chop it up and make some bite-sized pieces in the pasta. And so I did a show today. I didn't use the stuff from the jar. I don't really know what I made. It was just some pasta chicken. It came out good though. But I can't eat it because it has a whole lot of cheese. And I don't want any issues with my stomach. So today is Sunday. I believe, I'm thinking right now that I will do 2 fruit days again this week. I don't know about the weight loss, if it made a big difference for weight loss because I don't wait till tomorrow. But it did make a big difference in my digestive issues. That was the only thing that I did differently this week, and I really felt like myself and didn't have all that bloating and constipation and all that type of stuff. So I'm like, hey, I'm going to do this again and see if that's what's making a difference. On the fruit days, I did have some issues, and I think it was because of the grapes, because some fruits will give you gas. I didn't double over in pain, but I felt little stabs here and there. But you know what? The trade-off that I had for the rest of the week was well worth it. So I'm going to try it again Wednesday, well, Monday and Wednesday. Tuesday, we go back down to help Dad again. So I'm so glad I don't have to do a fruit day on the days that we go and help him. Because when I'm doing the fruits, I get so hydrated and I have to go ahead and use the bathroom. So Joe's sitting behind me watching something on TV. Tracy, he did get to watch his boxing last night. I wasn't being stingy with the TV. I still have an hour of the wedding left to watch. I think it's all the recaps that they did on CBS though, but I'm gonna go, you know, run through it and see. I hope nobody erases that stuff off of the DVR because I am really, really happy that I got a chance to see that wedding, and I think it was such a well orchestrated affair, and it just made me happy. It gave me hope yesterday. It gave me something to look forward to in life. So Jada went over to Lewis to take all that cereal and stuff that the neighbors gave us. She always finds a way to escape. I really want Jada and Colin to be on camera with me so that I can thank the people, you know, that participated in the parade, let everybody know what happened when we went to the parade, you know, all the fun things that happened. And also invite the people to come out on June the 3rd to see them sing, but I can't pin the both of them down together. They're always working different hours. So Jada says Monday, which is tomorrow, they're both off. Am I going to be energetic tomorrow like I am now? Maybe not. Monday morning, May the 21st, came to the Walmart in Rialto to pick up fabric. Look, this nice greenish looking one with the polka dots, and this pink one. The pink one, I'm going to test try a dress for Jada. I'm kind of nervous to do it because she wants me to do it out of some of the fabric that Liz sent for us, that she brought all the way back from Belize, that beautiful black one with the orchid. Speaking of the orchid, did you guys know that the new Princess Meghan, her veil was embroidered with flowers from each of the 53 countries that are still in the colony? Well, under the Commonwealth. And Belize is one of them, of course. So she had the orchid embroidered in her veil, but she also had the orchid as the part of the tiara. The brooch was the orchid. I'm like, yes, girl, represent Belize. I don't know that she knew that she was doing that, but for us, she was. And yeah, so Jada wants that black fabric with that beautiful orchid, white orchid all over it. And I gotta see, because some of these skater skirts use a lot of fabric. The gathered skirts use a lot of fabric, so I have to like test try on cheapo fabric like this. I wish that it were cheaper, but I have to test try this and make her the dress and see if we know what we're doing. We just made a pencil skirt, the one that I'm wearing today. I'll show you guys when we get home, out of this brown fabric that I used as liner for one of the bags, and we put a zip in it. We know where the flaws are, but y'all won't see the flaws because we're getting better at hiding them. Yeah, I really had a rough night. Joel, am I doing a lock or something? I had a rough night because Jada didn't come home until 1:15 from her job that's supposed to end at midnight. So me and Josh were up waiting for her, so we sat and chatted for a while. By the time I crawled into bed, it was 1:45, and I was really tired, I guess, because I slept. I woke up at 6. I slept some more. I woke up at 8. You know that kind of wake up where you're like, what day is it? Is it the weekend? What time is it? And pretty soon it was 10:15 before I was able to fully wake up, and I still don't feel like I'm awake. I'm still tired, so I think I'm really wiped out right now. And tomorrow we have to go help Dad again, so I better get some rest today. I'm doing a fruit day. I took all that nasty watermelon that's left over, like 4 big chunks of it, and I blended it and I drank watermelon juice for my fruit day, because the watermelon Costco doesn't have good ones yet, you know. So yeah, I'm trying to do a fruit day today and Wednesday, hopefully. Let's see, hopefully. So I think you've been caught up right now. I still have my money set aside for my camera, but I still can't buy my camera yet till I get the rest of the money, because I'm gonna buy it legit. I don't want to void my warranty. I don't want to get it from these small time sellers. Oh, let me tell you what happened. I got a phone call today from some company, Books With or something like that it's called, and they wanted to promote my book. So I told the lady I'm not going to be selling that book anymore, because I'm pulling the book from the distributor right now, because he's been ripping me off. So you know, that woke up that anger in me again, because I've been procrastinating not sending that email, well, not email, the letter, the certified letter to that guy from Author Inc. And so she said, well, we can help you redo your book if that's the case. And I said, if you want to help me redo my book, I will not be distributing through you, because no one will ever distribute my book for me ever again. Did you get me? No one. And so she's all like, okay then, thank you ma'am, bye. That's what they want. So you know what that told me? That told me that she did some investigating. She probably has the same software Chemist has. She saw how much book the man is selling and realized they could tap in on this. I'm like, nah. I'm gonna sell my own book. I'll redo it, put it to Amazon myself, and sell my own book. So I opened the Morris Inc. book thing again, and I'm actually like trying to start step 1, because there's 5 steps of how you can get your book published with them. So I'm gonna try to start step 1 and see, because I just keep putting it off because I don't have money to do it, and I know it does take a little bit of money to get your book published, and I don't know what it's gonna come to, and I don't know. I think I'm a little bit down. So Joshua's designing a few things with the cutter, practicing, trying to get some stuff on some little drinking cups and stuff like that, and pretty soon I know we'll have the knack of it. But the learning curve right now is a little bit steep, so I think that's maybe what's getting me down. I really wish that we could hit the ground running, knowing how to work the thing right away, but you know what, everything we do we have to learn, right? How you doing today, my darling? Huh? Oh, my darling Clementine, how you doing? Everybody was scared for you and them geese. Them geeses that you was messing with. Everybody like, Joe, let me tell you something. Them geese are vicious, and they will pick you, and they can chase you. You know you old, right? You 60. You can't outrun no geese right now. Huh? Joshua was panicked. Joshua was like, Dad, don't piss off the geese. Dad, he's angry. Dad, he's hissing. Dad, back up. I spent the whole afternoon trying to figure out how to do the bottom part of that dress that I want to replicate for Jada. I couldn't figure if the dress was just wide with gathers, or if it was one of these skater dresses. So the wide with gathers would mean that I would have to cut it like a rectangle, you know, get her length and everything that she wants, and then you would just, you know, sew the thread together, you know, the big rectangle. But the skater dresses mean that like the dress goes out like that, you know, and they have a full circle, they have a half circle. I was like, oh my god, I can't figure this out. So finally I've decided that it's gonna be a half circle, and so Joshua helped me get down on the floor and mark the things that you're supposed to mark, because my neck hurts when I do that. And I cut it, and it looks, right Joe? It looks like that's how it looks, but Jada's not there to try it on. So for a half circle, it's only open on one side. So what I'm gonna do when she gets home is open up the other side, because I want to put two little pockets, you know, those little, you know, like you just jam your hands in the pocket. See, I want to do all types of stuff because the dress has that. So on the dress that Jada has buttons on the front. I'm not gonna do buttons because Joe is still practicing on buttonholes, and I don't want it to look all uneven, so I'm gonna put one long zip so she can unzip it, climb into the dress, and zip it up. We tried. If this works out, then I can do maybe just the bottom out of one of the fabric that Liz sent, because I don't think I'll have enough to do the whole dress out of it, but we'll see. That's why I'm practicing on this material. Then she can tell me if she likes it or not, because you know, the next thing you know, we make it and she doesn't like it. I didn't even show you guys my brown skirt yet. I just took it off to put on clothes to go to the gym. I'm gonna go drop off the water bill first, so when I get in later on tonight from the gym, Joshua's gonna have to run camera for me so I could show you guys my skirt. It really fits nice. So it fits so good that I'm making another one out of a different fabric. I just really like the straight fitting. I like an A-shaped type skirt, but all the ones that I get, they're either too big or too small, or the waist is too big, or something's always off about it. So yes, we doing this thing, guys. And Joshua's learning how to use the cutter. He cut out some designs, but we need t-shirts, and the swap meet don't open till Wednesday. I'm like, somebody should have thought ahead. Yesterday when I was doing that show for the cooking channel, somebody should have thought ahead about that for me to go buy some t-shirts, right? So I still don't have my camera yet because I have my eyes set on that wonderful camera, and I'm just gonna wait for the rest of the money to come in, and then I'll purchase my camera. Meanwhile, I hide in my money, because every time you turn around, something need to be fixed. The fridge need to be fixed again. What's wrong with it now, Joe?
The motor that's circulating the air through the fridge.
Is it a fan or a motor? A fan?
It's
a motor?
It's a motor, but the fan is on the front.
Some type of motor that has a fan on it that circulates all the air throughout the fridge, because it's one of those side-by-side fridge. That's out. So the fridge just kept getting warmer and warmer and warmer and warmer, and Joe just didn't care. Joe's like, that's fine, that's what it does when it's gonna defrost. I'm like, I don't think it gets all the way to 20 and 30 for the freezer and then 60 for the fridge. It's supposed to be 0 and 37. So when the ice stopped making, that's when he, okay, I need to talk to this person. All right guys, here it is. Well, pencil stuff, but not too tight, right? And then we learned to put in darts. Yes. And back here we're putting a zip and 2 little dots. So this is a pattern now that I want to make like every color. Yeah, daddy, in a kimono. ¿Ya está, papá?